Go into Tools, Users and Groups. This is where you go to create brand new users for the RB8 system. If you click on Users, you want to go to Actions, New User. For the first name, you want to go into their first name, David, last name, Cho. Display name is how you want their name to appear whenever they make any sort of entry in the RB8 system. So you can do their first name, you can do their first name last, you can do just the initials, up to your preference. The next tab is the Address tab. This is their personal information, does not need to be filled out. It can be filled out if you guys would like to. The next tab is the Accounts tab. In here, the user logon name. This is what they will be entering when they initially log into RB8. Their first name, first initial, last name, first initial, last initial, up to you guys. Going into the password, confirm the password. Below you're going to see the account options. Account is disabled. You only want to check this box if this user will no longer be using RB8. If you do not want the user to be able to change their password, go and check the box below. The next tab, the telephones. This is their personal information, so it does not need to be filled out. You guys can go and fill this out in case you want to contact them if they are late for work or not in for work or any other purpose. Next tab is the Organization tab. In here, you would just specify what part of the department this particular user will be in. You can specify if they're going to be a staff, a director, or a manager, the department within the company that they will be working for, the name of the company, and who their manager is right below. The notes is if you want to enter any internal note for this particular user. Once you've created a new user, go back into that user, double click, and you're going to see two more tabs that opened up, the member of and the BU. The member of tab is their security level within the RB8, what functions they can access and what functions they cannot access. I'm going to cover this portion with you guys in just a little bit. All you have to do is hit add and check which member of the group within RB8 that they will be in. After you do that, go to the next tab beside it, the BU tab, and you want to go and hit add and add all the business units available for this particular user. What that will do is it will grant access so that particular user can access the business unit. Now if we look to the left, you're going to see the groups. If I go ahead and expand the groups, you're going to see three different groups. The first group is the security group. This is the member of tab. This is what will grant access to certain functions for this particular user within the RB8. By default, we're going to have a couple groups in here for you guys. If you need to create a brand new group, all you have to do is go to Actions, New Security Group. So if you want to create a security group for, say, the managers within the office, go ahead and name the group name managers. You can enter a description for them if you'd like, and hit OK. It's going to show you that we've created a brand new group called managers. Once you create a brand new security group, you can right click on that security group and you can change the security on there. So if I go to change security, it's going to open up this little dialog box and it's going to show you all the functions we have within the RB8. Whichever box is checked, it's going to allow this particular user within this security group or the member of tab to access these particular functions. So for example, if you do not want the managers to access anything in regards to payables, scroll down to where it says payables and just uncheck the boxes for like the pay adjustments or the override resource pay, whichever function you do not want them to have access to. Once that's done, all you have to do is hit OK. And if you just create a brand new security group, right click and add members to the group. So you can select which user will have access to this particular new security group that you've created. Then just hit OK. The next group that you see on the left is your message group. This is for your message center. So if you guys need to create more message groups, go to Actions and you can create new message groups. Create a group name. If you want to do one for, because we already have one for the calendar production, you can create one for billing if you like. Enter description, everyone in the billing department. Hit OK. Right click, add members to the group, and you can specify which members will be within this group. The last group on the left is your alerts group. This is so that you can receive alerts within the RB8 through the message center for whenever these jobs or these alerts go through. For example, the first one we take a look at is the assigned job cancel. When an assigned job to a resource is canceled, someone within the office should get notified so that they can let the reporter know that the job is canceled, so that the reporter won't attend it. So what you can do is right-click on that particular group, add members to the group, and select which users should get notified whenever an assigned job is canceled. Okay. The COD invoices posted, when credit card payments are received, when the backup status is going through, whether it's been successful or if it's failed, when a job is acknowledged, when a job location changes, and when a brand new firm or contact is added within the RB8 system. Anything that you guys specify as an alert will get sent through the message center, and you will also get a pop-up at the bottom right of your RB8 program.